Hello everyone. I'm back again. I'm going to upload this. This is Monday. So I just did a video in the dress at my desk. Um I changed clothes because I put on some pants. I have some things I need to do and I don't have time for a sundress right now. So I'm like in grind mode. I have to do some deliveries of tea. So I put on some pants and a shirt and a sports bra with my hat and my sunglasses, and I'm out here. I had to drop my daughter off because Old Navy is actually, they're not open in my location, but they're packing orders and they're behind about a month. So they're clearing out all the in-store inventory to get everyone their packages. And my daughter was one of the first ones that called back. And I was telling her, if they called you back and you came back on the first day, that means that you have a really great work ethic and they appreciate your work. And I understand sometimes, because she was like, well, Mom, this is not what I want to do. Oh, baby, I understand that. You're 22 and you have so many years ahead of you. But this is going to help her with her work ethic. Now, mind you, I have three other children. She is the oldest of the twins. And I really appreciate her work ethic. Like, she she will work. She worked at the school and on Navy, and she was taking 4 classes before the quarantine. And I understood she was overwhelmed. She didn't want to let Old Navy go, but she only worked at the school for so many hours. So and she has the longevity at Old Navy, like she been working there longer than she was at the school. So she maintained both, and I'm so proud of her. Now the other two, they don't have a good work. They've never had a job. Mind you, Mom paid car insurance, and I don't require them to work. My middle daughter is she will graduate. I mentioned this before, in the fall with her degree. But the thing is, we're going to school, you guys, and not working while in school. How are you don't know how you're going to function every day in an office full of people. So I wanted to just address mental health. um right now we're in times where people are maybe going within and struggling, like they're because we're in so-called uncertain times. I'm not uncertain about what I want. COVID-19 didn't change my life. I know exactly what I want. I knew what I wanted before this. I know what I want now. I'm going to know what I want tomorrow. I'm going to know what I want 10 years from now. Remember, I did a video about that. A lot of people struggle because they don't know what they want. Let your goals be, the Bible says, let your requests be known. That's the reason why people have journals and goal books and things that you write out a goal and you work on executing it. Even if the goal's so big that your mind can't even conceive it. Like, it's so big. If your goal or your dream don't scare you, it's not big enough. If your goal is just to make rent, well, you're going to make rent whether you write that down or not. If your goal is to make sure you keep your car payment up, then it's probably going to happen anyway. Actually have some big goals, you guys. And as far as mental health, what do? I wasn't in a calm, cool, collected place all my life. It took some spiritual maturity to get here. And what did I do to get to this point of calm? Homeostasis is what I call it. First of all, I use TLC products. Shameless plug, but it's true. And I meditate. I go within. Any questions that you may have about life is not outside of you. It's always within. Always. Stop calling big mama, cousin, auntie, telling all your business. They don't have the answers. Just look around you. The Bible says you shall know them from their fruit. If a person is not bearing fruit, then it's something, they're off. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just not walking in their divine purpose. They're not aligned. See, And I don't need to follow someone that don't got their shit together. That's the clearest way to put that. I'm not going to take advice from someone that is financially scrapped, you know, or always like a ticking time bomb, don't know how to control their emotions. You know, I'm not going to go ask someone that's been married 4 times about a relationship because you don't even know how to sustain a relationship. Why would I come and seek you out about a relationship and you are clearly you're not good at that? That may not be your purpose. You probably shouldn't have even been married at all. You may have came here to do something different. The reason why we struggle with a lot of things is because we're not walking in our purpose. So you're having mental breakdowns, a silent mental breakdowns, depression, anxiety, and it's going to cause problems with your health, your blood pressure, and heart issues. It's going to cause problems with that because you're not in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing with your life. Don't sit on the sideline watching everybody else fulfill their dreams and you're not doing what you're supposed to. Statistics say that most people have heart attacks around 8 Monday morning between 8 and 10. You want to know why? Or earlier than that. Because they hate their jobs. They hate their jobs. I used to be the same way. You look forward to Friday. I used to work from 7 to 3 because, I wanted to be at home with my babies and I didn't like traffic. So I would always opt in to coming to the office when I was working in corporate or government, state government, as they call it. I worked at the state capitol, blah, blah, blah. And then I went over to the National Guard base, which is about 3 miles from my house. Either way, I would go in at 7 and opt in to get off at 3:30 so I could be home with my children, whatever. But it didn't make a difference what shift I worked. I just didn't like the job. I really did not like the job. And I would get rolled up and I would snap and I used to be so angry. And I hope I'm not covering up this mic. Let me move my hand. I used to be so angry and I would come home and vent about the job. And and even now with my boyfriend, the first thing I do when I get on the phone with him, how was your day? Anything interesting happen? And sometimes he'll vent and sometimes he'll say, oh, I can't, the day was ridiculous or whatever. And I said, well, just tell me about it. I know that sometimes we have to bear other people's crosses because I've been blessed to get out of the whole rat race of a job. I don't mind listening to your problems. I don't mind listening because I know that that's where he at right now. So I'm going to listen and I'm going to give you the best advice that I can give you. And when you're ready to go take it to another level, then maybe we will. Or maybe he'll retire at that job and stay there and be fine with whatever go on with his life, right? Either way, I'm here to support. I'm unemployable. I'm not going back to a job. Because I know that if I go back to a job, it'll probably take 20, 30 years out of my life. I know that. I was just miserable. The quarantine actually gave you time to release and take some time out with your family and just reevaluate your life. And I hope a lot of people did that. Because now everything is opening back up. And society expects you to get your ass back to work. And don't complain. And in a minute, all the mortgages and all those bills that's been piling up is going to hit everyone like a ton of bricks because the banks are going to want their money. We're probably going to have an inflation on interest rates. So if your credit score is terrible, you're going to be paying high ass interest rates because you didn't make your car note and your mortgage on time during quarantine. It's going to affect your credit score. And I don't mean to scare everybody. I'm just saying Look, really evaluate your life. Really, really evaluate your life. If you have the money, pay your bills. Don't put it on hold. Don't put it on hold. Pay your bills. Um, if you want something different out of life, let me suggest a home-based business. This is what my channel is about. Home-based business, work from home, health and wellness, spiritual growth, personal development. That's what this channel is about. So if that's not what you're on, unsubscribe. I'm going to always, always speak life into you guys' life. I'm going to always encourage you to be the best version of you. So yes, it's one of those channels. Really write down what it is that you want. If that job can't get you that, then it's time to align with something different. So you guys, like I said, I got to deliver this tea. I just dropped my daughter off. I just really wanted to say that because it was on my heart and I wanted to get it off because, somebody needs to hear this. I would, if you're having anxiety and you have a lot of health issues, I would first try to get some health and wellness products, detox, because detox give you a lot of clarity on your life, you guys. It's not just about your colon being clean, but it will give you mental clarity. And then from there, you can start writing down some personal goals. I don't care if you're 50, 60, 70, 80, you still have time to execute those goals. You still have time to make yourself happy. If you're miserable, what else can you lose? If you start making some plans and changing your lifestyle, what can you lose? You can't do nothing but gain. You need to change your friends. You need to reposition who you spend your time with and what you spend your time on. You need to start reading some books and start listening to some personal development. Les Brown is awesome. E.T. Eric Thomas, awesome. Go and find those YouTube channels and really, really start tuning in and listening to what these men are saying, and they'll help you get aligned to your divine purpose. Until next time, you guys, I've already taken up enough of you guys' time today. I might just go ahead and upload this right now because I feel like somebody need to hear it on this Tuesday morning. Until next time, you guys, stay blessed, fearless. Bye.